Back to your friendly neighborhood AI wife. Oh, look, he's going to be in this camera for at least a good 5 seconds. Why am I not looking at you guys? I'm over here looking at him and I should be looking at you. You are the one who's coming back to watch these videos with me. I appreciate you so much. I was distracted. So he has set up Instagram for us today. And you know how it gets. It's very fruitful on Instagram. If this is your first time, welcome. If you're a return customer, welcome back. We are going to get straight into these videos. Let's go. Oh, I don't think that this is a video. So this looks like it's a little a preview from World Star talking about movie theaters are trying everything to bring audiences back, from pickleball to cocktail bars, from what to what. So they're like, the only way we can get you guys into the theater is if we promise to get you high off the sauce. And when I'm talking about the sauce, I'm talking about the beverages. And if that's your speed, that's completely fine by me, but that's not my speed. I'm not a drinker. I'm a recovering drinker. I had too much fun. You guys have heard about it in plenty past stories. So for me, the idea of having a cocktail bar is not going to do anything to bring me. What will bring me there quicker is if they could lower the price of the popcorn and make the chocolate options much healthier, because I can't eat that chocolate. I need more of like a fancier chocolate because everything else gives me headaches. See, for me, it's always about the food. I don't care about any of that other stuff, but I could see how people who want a little bit more of a variety at the movies, if that's what they need to bring them back, I'm not going to be mad at them because I am a hardcore long-term moviegoer. I've been going to the movies since I was a little girl. I understand that they want to bring back that appeal, so they have to do what they got to do. I'm with it. I'm okay, but I won't be drinking there. That's for sure. Let's go to the next. Let's see here. I don't know if this is a play. I think these are all just reading ones.
I don't know how that reflected onto me, but she cut me out too. I haven't talked to her for 7 years, almost 8 years now. No, they didn't. And God bless Nick. He's still such a good boy. I've never put a Facebook post out like this with my ugly face and my crying face.
Girl, why are you doing it?
I have to be honest about what I went through in my marriage with Terry as Hulk Hogan and what it entailed and what it has caused over the years and everything else. He's a complete
That looks like
liar.
a loop. That doesn't look like a stand. It looks like they're doing a loop.
Out there and know that all these horrible things are going on behind the scenes. Yet he marches on. I don't know how that reflected.
So what this is Hulk Hogan and his new wife reacting to his ex-wife's rant is something else. And that looks like it's just kind of a loop. I don't know how legit this is, if this is a legitimate picture or if this is like a little scene they did. But first of all, this woman shouldn't be laughing too hard with the popcorn because this is about to be her and another 2 wives. Isn't she like the third wife? She's like the third wife. She's sitting here laughing with him. Honey, you too will be the next one down, because if you haven't noticed, he likes to go younger and younger as he can get him, okay? So in 10 years, when you age out, he's going to have somebody else just younger than you. So I wouldn't be so quick to choke back that popcorn on another woman's demise. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I understand that you got to do whatever you can to get the likes and to stay relevant. So let's just bash on the ex-wife, which the ex-wife probably shouldn't have came to the media anyways to be shown in this light. Like, have some decency, woman. So I think it's sloppy all the way around. But for her to be sitting there with Hulk Hogan laughing like she won't be in the same boat eventually, it's like, the joke's on you, ma'am. The joke's on you.
Up to me, but she cut me out too. I haven't talked to her for 7 years, almost 8 years now. And God bless Nick.
And she's talking about her daughter who has not talked to her in 7 years. I am privy to that story because I used to watch the Hulk Hogan reality show back in the day. I grew up watching wrestling, so that's why I love Hulk Hogan. Back in the day, I watched all the wrestlers, but my favorite is The Undertaker. And then my second would be Stone Cold Steve Austin. So it goes The Undertaker and then Stone Cold Steve Austin. I think I just aged myself or let you know what era of wrestling that I grew up in, but that was my jam. Oh, look at this handsome gentleman who half the time I cannot stand him. All right, so Richard Sherman's home robbed by armed intruders while his family was inside. Oh, well, sounds like you're getting a little bit of a taste of your own medicine. Do I want the family to be in jeopardy? No, I don't. But I have seen the stories about him over the last few years where he becomes extremely violent and tries to break into his own house where his old lady's on the other side of the door. That will always be on the internet, sir. that will always be on the internet. Let's see if they give a story here. What's going on here? House being robbed at gunpoint with my family, and it isn't what anyone wants for a birthday gift. No. Scary situation that my wife handled masterfully. Well, she's had practice. Oh my God. You know what? Do not come for me in the comments because I'm saying this, but I'm just saying what's on our mind. We're all thinking it. Like, have you seen the videos of him trying to break down the door when she was on the other side? Nobody wants to get robbed, and I don't want any ill on anybody's family, but I just can't help but think of him like it's coming from inside the house type situation, you know? Let's see. If anyone has any info that can help find who these people are, reach out. So I feel bad for the kids. I feel bad for the wife, but I think this man is a loose cannon, and I just don't see really how they have been able to be together for so long.
Embrace the darkness.
What? Girl, I can't even bend to sit. Good job. Oh no, he ain't. That's dope. No way, what is this? Talk about illusion. These are the new age magicians.
This is probably the most enviable kitchen. The owner has designed a long sink in this kitchen. Cleverly bring the backyard stream into the interior. Create a unique indoor stream. Every day, clear stream water flows slowly through the kitchen.
Okay.
The sound of gurgling water as if the life of nature. They can absorb water at any time. Washing fresh vegetables, fruit, and tableware. In addition to practicality, it has also become a unique architecture that refreshes the entire house. But this lifestyle that is close to nature is not always beautiful.
Oh shoot. In my head, all I can think of in the back of my head is Charlemagne the God. Guess what race it is? But we can see. We can see because we're looking at it together. Now listen, to each their own. But when the kids started putting their feet in the same water, like, you had me until I saw the feet. Well, I was already kind of on the fence when they were talking about it. It comes from the outside in the backyard. They're like, but listen, if you're living more of like a subsistence type of lifestyle, that's closer to subsistence. But when the kids started frolicking in it with their little toesies and their little jam, I was done. You had me until then. I was over. I was out.
Any weather, the stream water will become turbid, but this won't last long. After the rainstorm, the stream will return to its former clarity.
And she just leaves the food there, like it's not going to splash up. Just leave the beans there. It's okay.
The owner has designed a long sink in this kitchen. Cleverly bring the backyard stream into the interior. Create a unique indoor stream. Every day, clear stream water flows slowly through the kitchen. The sound of gurgling water.
Oh my gosh. I was so stuck on that, I didn't even realize we were repeating it. This is a tattoo. I knew it. Oh, they're so sweet. Grandma and Grandpa. I love it. That's good. If I would have known. You know I love a good tattoo. Oh my gosh, that's so beautiful. That's beautiful. One is this. An art exhibit in Japan where a chained robot dog will try attacking you straight out of Black Mirror. What in the world? I just got the heebie-jeebies. No. Georgia father arrested after leaving his children ages 1, 6, and 10 alone at McDonald's while attending a job interview. What is unfortunate is that nobody would step up to help this man. I don't know the situation. I'm not there. I don't know the details. But he's trying to do better for his family. He's like, what do? I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. I need to go for this job interview. He would have been better off, honestly, bringing them with him and kind of tucking them over in the corner and just saying, hey, I have no choice but to bring my kids here. So that's like unfortunate for him. And now he's arrested. But it probably is because there's been more behavior like that in the past. Maybe there's some endangerment for the kids. Either way, it's a horrible situation all the way around because he was trying to make more money. He also needed a provider for his kids. Nobody would step in, or maybe he was done. Maybe he burnt his bridges. I don't know, but it's just not good all the way around. Do we have anything to play here? Let's see here. No, we're just reading clips
I just can't believe there are people who can't even keep a snake plant alive.
I love snake plants.
First of all, you don't even need to buy one.
And you just replant them. Look at that. You just replant them.
Any soil will do. Keep
I
it
have
moist,
where my
and it'll
snake
grow
plant
no
was just
matter
over
what.
here. Where'd it go? My husband
If you can't
moved
keep
it.
a snake plant alive, you must be trying really hard to kill it. It doesn't need fertilizer at all.
I used to kill
Just
plants
remember
a lot.
these 2 key points. First,
My
snake
husband does
plants
better with
are
them.
drought tolerant. Only water when the soil is completely dry. There's only one way to kill a snake plant: overwatering and root rot. Second, snake plants are tough and don't need fertilizer. Fertilizing is just a waste of money. They originate from desert regions, so fertilizer doesn't help much. It might even burn the plant. There are many plant care misconceptions, and I'm here to clear them up for you. I just can't believe...
That's cool. Yeah, get it. Get it. I don't know if I like the way that looks. What is this? You never know what you will see cruising around a car show. These are some of the coolest car show cruisers that I've ever seen. These are cars. We're calling these cars. Little push buckets. Little push brooms. Little Vespas. His and hers. I like those. I like it. Now that is what I'm talking about. You can store your drinks under. Yes. You're too heavy. Can't pull you all of the time. It's too much. That's dope.
Look at this freaking guy right here. This guy makes thousands of dollars running a business, doing something that all of us do every single day. Day 74 of Genius Business Ideas. Follow for more. You see, what if you want the new iPhone or tickets to the new Broadway musical? You got to stand in the line. Why not pay someone to stand in the line for you? Or pay a company that has a bunch of employees that will stand in lines for you. Line sitting as a business is a real thing. And some people are making thousands to millions.
Where I'm at, the only place we're standing in line for is the grocery store at Costco. Or maybe even the food trucks in the summer. There's no need for this where I live. So I cannot relate to this business, but I think that it is a good entrepreneurial business, right? I think it's good because I'm sure there's several places that could justify having this, but just not where I'm from.
Of dollars doing this at scale. And depending on the event, oftentimes they can wait in line for multiple customers. So imagine having 12 to 20 people pay you $25 to $40 an hour each to simply stand in line to get face value tickets before they're sold out. Full business plan here. Look at this freaking guy.
I like that guy.
Right here. This guy makes thousands.
Wait. Excuse me? An inventor from Japan has created an anti-cheating bra with Touch ID. It only opens when a husband or boyfriend's fingerprint is recognized. Well, what makes you think we're wearing bras? Okay. Solves that. Are you going to be there when I put it on? Are you going to make sure it goes on? Huh?
New video from this morning from the Chinese state media shows nurses in a hospital maternity ward
my gosh, we're at 20 minutes. This is our last one.
During that shaking. In
This is
Myanmar,
so
more
sad.
than 300 others remain missing. In Thailand, authorities are looking into why a building in Bangkok collapsed when the quake caused little other damage in that city. 78 people in that building remain missing. Crews are still hoping to find survivors in the rubble. New video from this morning from the Chinese state media shows nurses in a hospital maternity ward holding on to babies during that shaking. In Myanmar, more.
That is so heartbreaking. I know that I'm sure the number has gone very much larger, but it was 1,700 last time that I checked how many people who were unalived in that earthquake. And it's just really hard to think how much devastation was caused. And they were just going about their day and didn't know. And to see this footage, it's very unsettling. And my heart goes out to all of them. And I just feel so bad for them. I mean, they've lost a lot of life. They lost a lot of structures, a lot of buildings, a lot of life. Their friends, their loved ones, fellow neighbors. It's just really horrific to watch. And I feel really bad for these people. An earthquake is no joke. I live in a place where we're very earthquake prone. We went through about, I think, like a 7 something a few years ago. We had a really big one back in 49 here too. And if structures aren't built up to code in certain ways to sustain the type of movement and just that an earthquake causes, they will come tumbling down. So I am just very saddened for these people, and I know that they are going to have a long recovery. And I honestly don't feel like they have the toll that we're hearing of 1,700 people. I think it's going to be much higher.
Look at this freaking guy right here. This guy makes 6 figures a year in his part-time, doing something that anyone can do. Here's exactly what he's doing and how you can do it too. Day 73 of Genius Business Ideas. Follow for more. So this guy goes by the name Mike Plants, and he used to have a job working for a florist in New York City. Now, if you're in New York and you don't have a car, you ride the subway. If you got to move a bunch of flowers for your job, then you bring the flowers on the subway. People kept asking him every day, hey, can I buy some of those flowers?
That's
no,
awesome.
they're going to this customer over here. They're not for sale. He kept telling people that over and over until he thought,
like, wait a second.
What if they were for sale? And so he quit his job, started going to the wholesale flower markets and buying these for himself, not for his employer. And then he converted his method of transportation to his main method of marketing, because that's what people wanted. And so instead of riding the subway from there just to get to another place, he would ride the subway just to sell his plants. And he sold them at huge discounts. This plant would go for $200 in store. He sold it for $50 on the train. A whole bouquet, $5. He's able to offer it cheaply because he has no overhead and he buys direct. And he's a freaking good guy. He works 3 to 4 hours a night and he makes $250 to $400 a day, as confirmed by the New York Post, giving him plenty of time to work another job or to have another business. He's been doing it for 15 years. So be like Mike, full business plan here.
I love this freaking guy right here. This guy, I love that he does a spotlight on entrepreneurial businesses, because we really are the backbone of a lot. You know, we're just out here trying to hustle and make money. And for this guy, he saw a need and he filled that need. He was already working in that industry, and then going, you know, on the bus, on the train, the subway, where however he was getting, people are noticing like, hey, I want to buy that. People like stuff that's in front of them. People are very visual and they want to buy on the go. So he's like, how do I just turn this into a business opportunity? And he did that. He seized that opportunity, and look at him. I mean, talk about top tier hustling business skills. You know what I'm saying? I just love that so much. I think that there's a great business idea. I'm like, where I live, it's cold about 9 months out of the year, so I couldn't do that. And one thing about being an entrepreneur is you're always looking for a new business opportunity. It never fails. Well, I appreciate you guys so much. Earlier I said we were at 20 minutes. I did not realize that we went that far. So we are going to end it right here and then come on back, because I have plenty more where this came from. I appreciate you so much. Until next time, peace out.
Little homie, there's enough lanes for you to trip a couple times and still be in the game. I'm guilty in the lane. I should have been carpooling. I am a cool. Y'all shoot. I be hard.